Alright, for these problems, we now have decimals, much smaller decimals than normal, but what's another way of writing a decimal? Well, decimals are equivalent to fractions, right? So it might be a little bit easier to convert these into fractions and then apply the square root. So let's try this. So what's another way of writing, pens are always helpful, what's another way of writing 0.09 as a fraction? Well, it is 9 hundredths, 9 over 100. So the square root of 0.09 is just equal to the square root of 9 over 100. Well, we learned today that the square root of a over b is equal to the square root of a over the square root of b. All right, so another way of writing this expression is the square root of 9 over the square root of 100. Well, what is the square root of 9? 3. What is the square root of 100? 10. So there we have our answer. Now just to double check, we have no sign out here, therefore we're only looking for the positive answer. For our other problem, same principles apply. What's another way to write 7.84 in fractional form? Well, this would be equal to plus or minus the square root of 784 over 100. If I were to divide this out, I'd get this equivalent decimal. Well, using our rule from today, we know that the equivalent expression is going to be the square root of 784 over the square root of 100. Well, the square root of 784, I don't know that off the top of my head, so I'm going to have to break that apart. So we have the square root of 784. Well, I know 4 goes into this evenly, so this is equal to the square root of 4 times the square root of, well, 4 goes into 7 once, with 3 remaining. 4 goes into 38 with 9 times, with 2 remaining, and 4 goes into 24 exactly 6 times. Well, what is the square root of 4? The square root of 4 is 2. What is the square root of 196? Well, that's 14. What is 2 times 14? It's 28. So this reduces down to 28 over, what's the square root of 100? 10. Now, is there a factor that 28 and 10 share? Well, yeah, they both share a 2. So 28 divided by 2 is 14. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So here's your final answer. The square root of 7.84 is plus or minus 14 over 5.